gonna put a thing on.
Oh, sorry. G-Star gotta come back. Cause he ain't G-Star right now. Go HamRadio. We live tonight. Shorty got her hair done. What? Shout out to Snatchies, Lovey's boutique for my hat. But yes, Shorty got her hair done. It's been 10 months, guys. Woo! Quarantine done did me wrong, but I'm better. Tonight's topic is entitled. So not getting confused with entanglement, I'm sorry. But it is entitlement. Why do people feel entitled? Is it a generational thing? Is it like a family thing? Is it a friend thing? Like, what makes people feel like they're entitled? Thanks. No. I look like a different person tonight, right? I've had my hair done a long time. So yes, tonight's topic is entitlement. What are your thoughts on entitlement? Like, why do people feel entitled? Why do people feel entitled to anything? Your things, entitled that you should be doing things for them, entitled to your things, basically. Yeah, we're waiting for G-Star to come back. It's not just me tonight, guys. G-Star, he came on camera and then he forgot his scarf. You know, that's a part of his whole live action thing going on. So, yes. Is the music loud? Hey, guys. Tonight's topic is entitlement. Why do people feel entitled? Is it a generational thing? Is it a family thing? Is it a friend thing? Why do people feel entitled? That's it. You saw back in the building.
Yo.
I'm not eating tonight.
I'm eating. I know Janelle, right? Shorty looking like a Coke bottle, right? On a summer day. I asked her when I came through, you got a man? I'm trying to do something strange for a little piece of change and see what that feel like. You know what I mean?
Okay. Thanks, Mom.
Hey,
all right,
Mom.
so what do you think about the topic tonight? Why do people feel entitled? Do you feel like it's a generational thing? Do you feel like it's a family thing? Overstepping boundaries
Both.
and or lack of boundaries.
I feel like it's both, honestly. So I feel like it's generational. I feel like not like I'm some
Old head,
but to some I guess. But the younger generations, I feel like they feel like they're entitled to everything. Like there's no respect. Like Janelle was saying, there's no boundaries. So it's like you have to respect me. But it's like, hold up, young boy, like you haven't even been out here long enough to earn any type of stripes or anything. Not to say that I don't respect you, but everything is not yours.
Right, but with the respect part, I feel like respect is earned.
It is,
right?
Yeah.
So you gotta give respect to get respect.
Absolutely.
So if you coming at a young person and you being disrespectful, what you think they're gonna be? Disrespectful, and they're not gonna kid at you. They're elder.
That's why I think it's generational, because it's what you just said. So
I know how you're
how
brought
I
up.
was raised doesn't matter. You're my elder. You're my elder. I respect you no matter what. Now. And I struggle with that even as an adult. I had to ask this question to my mom, and to my dad, and ask, when do I feel like, okay, I can say something to this person now that I'm in the same world, same profession and all that. So it's just...
People respect who they respect no matter what you do for them. Okay.
What does that mean?
Hey, Bop City. Facts, you gotta give respect to get respect. I agree.
You do have to give respect.
So, but is that considered? So, what would you say they're entitled to respect?
That's the problem. They feel like that.
They're entitled to respect. Like, you gotta respect me. But that could be, like you said, a generational thing. Because old heads feel that way. Like, you gotta respect me. You gotta give me that respect. You're not entitled to respect. You gotta give respect to get respect. And I know how we were brought up. You respect your elders, yes, but
so
like,
it's different.
It's
different
it's
for
different.
It's situational. That makes sense.
It makes a lot of sense.
It's situational. When you in a certain realm, a certain world, okay, you got to give it to get it. Okay, understandable. But when you walk into someone's home and you don't speak to anyone in the house, and there's people there, they have to say hello to you first.
No,
people
I think that's
like
different.
that. People feel like that though. My experiences though, those that possess these entitlement issues are the same ones that would not allow you the same entitlement. Right.
Get that again?
Those that would expect it won't give it. Basically.
Okay. Everybody starts off with 100% respect, and you start losing it. That's how it goes.
Yeah, I demand it because I give it.
Okay, that makes sense. So, okay,
I demand it because I give it.
And is that a generational thing? Because I want to say, I don't know.
It is two different things. Entitlement, you're right, Janelle, it is two different things, entitlement and respect. I agree. I totally agree.
Because entitlement feels like, all right, you got to do this for me.
Because
we're friends or we're family, or I'm entitled to that. Like, that's mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like entitlement is.
Be specific.
Like, okay, you're entitled to.
Disclaimer
to everyone.
I don't know what, Bob.
I don't know what.
You said nah. I don't know.
Oh.
Go ahead, my bad.
Entitlement to me is somebody, a family member, a friend, feeling entitled to anything that you possess or you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm entitled to come to your house whenever I want, or that's the wrong example. That's terrible example.
Come on with it.
Let me get my thing.
I think that's a life-living thing, my personal opinion. What's a life-living thing? Respect? Entitlement? What's wrong? Entitlement is more of possessiveness or a God-given right to. Yeah, that's entitlement.
Yes, that is.
Oh, everybody doesn't start off with 100%?
Or maybe Bob feels like you got to earn my respect. Maybe that's his view. So entitlement.
It's a different life, though. When you in a different lane, you have that mentality. When you're in a different lane, but yet and still, I'm saying that's respectable. We talking about entitlement anyway, but
right.
So, entitlement is basically because I don't know. I have something that you feel when I'm done with it, it's yours. I have to give it to you. But why? Why do I have to give it to you? Because you feel like it's only right?
What's up, Jay?
What's good, Jay?
So tonight's topic for the new people is entitlement.
What about it?
Why do people feel entitled? And is it a generational thing? Is it a family thing? Is it a friend thing? Entitlement.
Is it a family thing? Yeah.
I feel like it's definitely a family thing, because it's more of the family that would say, that's mine, or because you my brother or you my sister, that's mine, or I get that. You know what I'm saying? Like, friends could think that too. Friends could actually think that as well.
But why is that?
I don't know. That's the question that we have tonight. Why? I don't even have an explanation for it, because I want to know why. Do people feel entitled to feel entitled? Like, why do they feel like you have the audacity to feel like somebody gotta do it or gotta give it?
Going through life, earning and demanding respect, a lot of times you gotta apply pressure to gain respect. It's sad, but that's life. In a certain lane, that's what I'm saying. It's situational.
I
don't like entitlement either.
Me neither,
But people do feel like they're entitled to what's yours. Why?
She's friends, siblings, parents, etc. People.
All of the above, right?
They feel entitled, and why is that? Like, it's just
you didn't work for none of this,
and
but you feel like I have to give it to you. That's entitlement to me.
Yes.
Why do I have to give it to you?
I don't understand. I need help. Reason? I need help tonight. Understanding what gives people the right to feel entitled to things.
Why do you think people feel entitled?
I don't know.
What if you felt? Have you ever felt entitled?
No. If somebody said that they was gonna do something for me, you said you were gonna do it for me. That's not me being entitled. You said you were gonna do it, so I'm expecting that. That's not entitled to me. Entitled is like,
What's entitled to you?
Entitled is like somebody expecting it. Like, you're expecting me to give you this when I'm done. Or you're expecting me to give you this. You expecting me, if I hit the lottery, you expecting me to give you some money. You feel like you're entitled to that money because you my sister, you my brother, you my mother, you my father. You entitled to that. That's a good example. That's a perfect example.
All right. So if
they don't have to give nothing.
So
all right.
If I feel like you gotta give me that time thing, that mean I feel like I'm entitled?
No.
Just saying.
That don't make sense.
How not?
Because if you're in a marriage, that's something different. But hitting the lottery, I don't have. Like, people don't have to give you their money if you hit the lottery. You feeling entitled, like, I'm entitled to that because you're my sister, so where's my money? Entitled is somebody that was born rich instead of rich, but don't work for it. But
you don't work for it, but you work your whole life, still have nothing. You feel entitled.
Janelle said yes.
See, that's entitlement, Janelle.
It's a boundary issue to me, because if you are inclined to feel entitled to anything that doesn't belong to you.
Right. That's that part. That's what I'm saying. If you feel like you're entitled to something that doesn't belong, well, if you feel like something is yours that doesn't belong to you, that's entitlement.
And then you want to.
But I feel
when comes entitlement, if you don't get that, then what? Like, people that don't receive what they feel like they're entitled to, it's like all hell breaks loose, right?
It can.
It's like, I'm not messing with you no more, because I don't get that. Like, you don't get what you felt like you was expected to get.
Boom, what up?
Right?
Yes.
That's a great example of entitlement. Like, they feel, and then they get mad at you because you didn't give them what they felt like they should have gotten.
But I shouldn't have to. As a husband, you may feel entitled to have Nance do the naked poker whenever you say or feel because you the husband. That's entitlement. That's not. So that's wrong.
I feel like that comes with the territory.
I mean, that's another topic. But is that wrong? Is that wrong? If I feel entitled to the yells butt, you know what I mean?
What?
Do I think that wrong? If I feel like that, I'm wrong for that.
She said,
I know. That's why I went there, Jay. I know. You know I know, man. That's why I went there, because it's the blind leading the blind. You can't promise somebody something and not give it to them. They're going to feel entitled.
But what if you never promised it?
First of all, promises are meant to be broken. So,
okay,
one.
So what? Yeah.
Two, if I said I'm gonna give it to you, but I didn't get around to doing it, that doesn't mean I'm not going to. But you still feel like you're entitled, and you said you were gonna do this. You have to do it when you said you were gonna do it. No, things happen. What if I didn't get what I said I was getting?
People feel what, Marquita? People feel entitled to what? Like,
to the guy mean? Yo, fellas, talk to me. Is that entitlement when you feel like your lady should, you know what I mean, give you this, you know what I mean?
Is it entitlement to feel like your man should be doing, okay, so is this entitlement when, okay, say if my car broke down, you my husband, you gotta fix it. Is that feeling entitled?
I don't think so.
No?
Nah. You feel like that's entitlement?
Oh my God, I cannot take Bob. I feel like I am entitled to sex if I pay all the bills. We're not going there tonight, Bob. We're
going there. It's entitlement. He feels like
entitled?
He's entitled to that, whatever, when he want it, because he putting the bread up. Think about that, though, Bob. Say it again. That don't even sound right.
Marquita said, well, don't say you're going to do something if you can't do it right then. You know what, Marquita?
So I can't say I'm going to do something?
No, you can
I may
say,
not get around to it right there.
Okay, so Marquita,
it depends
if you
on
say,
your views
you
and
know
beliefs.
What?
Go ahead.
If you say to a person, all right, I'm going to buy you those shoes when I get paid, but you get paid 100 times out the year. Well, I'm going to buy you those shoes. And I couldn't get around to it because my car broke down and I had to pay for my car to get fixed.
Janelle said it depends on your views and beliefs. If this is what your bond is built on, this is it. Is it bond? It may be this is a golden rule, right? Business is business, but things can get get a person or
but things can get personal.
Nobody want to work for 10 years and still in the same position. That's where being entitled comes from. No, that makes no sense. If you're in the same position for 10 years, that's on you. That's the problem. That's the problem I have with entitlement. You chose to stay in the same position for 10 years. You chose not to climb that ladder. That's on you. You're entitled to what? You're entitled to what you work for and the title that you work for it. That's on you. That's not on anybody else. Bob has a good point. When it comes to male versus female in America, that's what I've been trying to say. Man, I don't want to go there.
Let's go there.
If I didn't ask you to do something, don't volunteer unless you can do it. Marquita, what?
It's a necessary entitlement.
You know what I mean?
So okay, so
fellas, we feel entitled to that. Female, do you feel entitled?
Entitled to have get it all the time?
It's whatever.
I don't really know. Some females might say I have to get it. Like, it's mine. If we together, that means it's mine. That's it for me. We married, it's mine. It's not just yours now. It's mine. So I can have it whenever I want. I can get it whenever I want.
See, it don't work vice versa.
That's not that has nothing to do with entitlement, in my opinion.
It don't work vice versa.
It's mine. I get it whenever I want.
It don't work vice versa. That's why.
That part don't volunteer if you can't do it.
But she not volunteering. If I look, how many times you say, "Yo, I'm gonna get this for you," but I'm gonna get it. You just don't get it when. So okay, is being entitled equivalent to being a spoiled brat? Because that's what I'm getting from it. Is being entitled equivalent to being a spoiled brat? You can be spoiled, but being a spoiled brat is totally different. Is that entitlement? It's in the Bible that you should be submissive to your spouse.
Nah, man.
Nene said if she's in a relationship, she's entitled to everything. No, hell no. Hell no. You in a relationship? No, baby. We didn't say no vows, nothing. You didn't earn that right. You didn't put in that work yet. No.
She entitled to that thing. But she's not entitled to everything.
You're not entitled to everything. Come on, You're not in the will yet, Nay. Chill.
Yes,
you're not in the will
it
yet.
is spoiled big ass brat. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. That's right.
Mom, watch your mouth. Oh my God. Yes, I had that very experience professionally. I came into the agency and became a director in 8 years. Several of my colleagues that were employed at the agency longer than me in the same position. Sheesh. Entitlement was an understatement in this situation. Exactly. That's not my fault. I feel you. 100%. If you chose to grind and climb the ladder and make it happen, that's on you. Kudos. God bless. But they're stuck in that same position. That's on them. You feel entitled. That's on you. Not me. So being entitled is a spoiled brat. I agree. Okay, I'm getting that brings it down. That breaks it down a little more.
Yes, that gives me a better understanding.
So you're just a spoiled brat when you feel entitled to things. So if mom says, you go to mom and say, I want these sneakers, or you go to your dad and say, I want these sneakers, and they say, I can get them for you, I just can't get them right now. But you know they come out today. So you throw a fit. You get angry. You feel entitled to those sneakers.
Example, so a female messed with a basketball player, he was broke, now making $100 million. You think you're entitled to have his money for child support?
Yeah, female.
Actually, when you was
wait, you didn't say she had a baby. You just said they was messing around. They had a baby now.
No, listen. Okay.
Come on, Tay. Man.
Okay, listen.
Go ahead, you think about it, Marquita. Most people who are spoiled brats think they are entitled to certain things or a certain lifestyle. 100%.
Yes, Marquita. Thanks for hitting.
No, mom,
now
it's
I'm
cool.
getting a
I'm
better
just playing with
understanding.
you.
Now I'm getting a better understanding.
Yes, of what entitled is. Entitlement.
I know what it meant, but I got a better
I'm
understanding of
I'm not saying what it meant.
The spoiled brat, because that makes sense. Only spoiled people feel entitled to
Not
things.
spoiled.
Spoiled brats.
You can be spoiled and not be a spoiled
Spoiled brats feel entitled to things.
Absolutely.
That makes sense.
Those that have gotten everything when they wanted it, when they wanted it, they got what they wanted when they wanted it. Those are the people that feel entitled to things, in my opinion.
That makes a lot of sense.
Do you agree?
I agree. But when it comes to sex, I'm not. That's not in feeling entitled. If we're together, it's mine. I can have whatever I want. Ain't nobody more entitled than an adult child. I said what I said. Amen to that. An adult child?
But that's crazy because if you feel entitled, then that's exactly the title you have. You are an adult child. Because you feel like I have to do that. Or I have to give you that because you asked for it. Entitlement is weird because it's like you counting other people's pockets and all of that. You can't do that. Not true. If the parents introduce them to a certain type of lifestyle, but you're still a spoiled brat. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, Tay.
If you didn't work for it and was just given everything, you think you are entitled. You can look. You can. I can introduce my children to a certain lifestyle, no problem.
But they have to learn work ethic.
Right. So it doesn't mean that they're not gonna get what they want, but you don't have to get it when you want it. That entitlement
That's what I mean, Tay.
Ruins you. That ruins people because they feel like I have to get everything I want when I want it. No, that's entitlement. You didn't work for it.
You can introduce your kids to that lifestyle, but then once they expect it. Gimme.
You're ruining them.
You're ruining them because you're not teaching them the work ethic, the morals that you got to work for this. I had to work for this to give you this lifestyle, but you need to humble yourself to know that this can be taken away at any time.
And I'm not even saying hard. We're not even talking hard labor. Okay? I'm saying your kids come in and they have terrible grades, but they ask for every pair of sneakers that come out. When they come out, they want it on the day of. You're giving them that when they ask for it that day, you're gonna go get them those sneakers that day, even though you've seen their report card and it's crazy. So what type of person are you raising? What are you letting free into this world? They're gonna feel like
brat.
I can do an entitled person.
Adult. A child. What is it?
An adult child.
That's it. Janelle said it best.
You're creating more fire for you, Janelle.
Give it to her. Give it to her. Give it to her. Give it to her.
More fire.
If it loads up ever. But yeah, so the entitlement. More fire for you now.
I was looking for more.
Oh, what the heck? I thought I was able to do more than one. What happened? I thought you could do more than one at one time.
You could just keep hitting.
No, see? It's going away. Anyway, so what happened? That's a dub. What you mean? You make me look good. You go to school looking good. Exactly. That's what we're saying.
That's what I'm saying.
That's exactly what we're saying.
Where I feel like you're saying the opposite.
So for the newcomers tonight, the topic is entitlement. Why do people feel entitled? Is it a generational thing? Is it a family thing? Is it a friend thing? Like, why do people feel entitled? And Janelle brought up a good point. What are they? An adult child?
Adult child.
Because they're spoiled brats.
People who've been on a job 10 years think they are entitled to a certain level of respect or seniority when a newbie comes in. I can't help if you haven't moved up or the manager doesn't see you moving up. Facts.
That's exactly
what Janelle was saying too.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's not my fault. I came in with a different type of mindset, a different type of grind, and I'm getting to it.
And you know what? Another thing at the job is because their friend is there, so they're entitled to special privileges.
A position.
They're entitled to, special treatment. Period. Because that's my people's. Like, the principal's my friend, so I can do whatever I want. Nope. You feel entitled to that.
That happens to a lot of families too. Is that wrong?
What do you mean?
That's nepotism.
Give it an example.
Is that wrong?
Give it an example.
So your family member, you get on.
Mm-hmm.
You get a store or something, right? or you're buzzing. Your family member feels like you have to give me a job. Like I'm entitled to work, or I'm entitled
to the free stuff.
That too. Is that
entitlement?
So is nepotism entitlement? Just curious. As a citizen of America, I'm entitled to the same liberty and freedom as every other American. As a black woman, others feel I am not entitled to shit. Get the picture? Got it.
Yes.
Got it, Kodak man.
Yep, Marquita says.
Got it. 100%.
So back to G-Star. Okay, so say if I get all the latest stuff and you my sibling, you feel entitled to get what I get?
What do you mean all the latest stuff?
Like if you had a store, I'm entitled to get a discount? No, you're not entitled to get a discount. No. See? But you feel that way.
Yeah.
G feels that way. So is that him feeling entitled?
No, listen.
Because he feels that way.
Hold up. I feel that way if you didn't just start. If you just starting, yeah, I'm going to support you and your business.
But no.
Once you up and running.
No.
You don't
no.
I'm saying 20%.
I mean, it's nice for them to give you that, but you're not entitled to that because you're my peoples, or you know what I'm saying?
We share the same bloodline.
That don't matter. Money's money, and somebody else is gonna spend it. So,
example: my husband owns his own barbershop. I feel that I am entitled to an eyebrow arch anytime. Is that wrong? Absolutely, it's a business. You're wrong.
No, that's your husband.
You're wrong. Not anytime.
You at home.
Yeah, you can do it at home, but you're not just gonna be pulling to the barbershop. Babe, I'm going out. I need it right now. You're gonna be like, whoa. Take a seat, text me so we can make an appointment.
No, he better not do you like that. He better do you at home.
And then you can pull up on me. But right now, you bugging because Ray is next. Come on, Ray.
I'm done with you.
I'm about to cut you off real quick.
No,
you can't do that. It's a business. I get that. Look, I'm saying if my people started a business and it's buzzing and everything, all right, cool. I'm going to support you. I'm definitely going to support you. My children are entitled to equity within the public school system. Shut up, man.
They are.
Be quiet. So if your mother get your sister J, and you fool,
you're not entitled to want J's too. Yeah, but if you get what you get.
That's not entitled to want. You want
it. You're not entitled. Hey Al, what's up? For the newcomers tonight, the topic is entitlement. Why do people feel entitled? Is it a generational thing? Is it a family thing? What is it that makes people feel entitled? So
what is it though?
Yeah, what is it? It's the spoiled brat in them, right? They never really had to. I mean, but you know what? Because people that feel like they had to work for it and feel like they struggle, they still feel entitled.
Not really.
Yes.
If you had to work for it?
Like, no, people that feel like they struggle. Like, I work for everything, and
I don't think that's entitlement. I think that's just they're gonna get it. They spoiled themselves.
Yeah, but
I struggled my whole life. I started grinding, and then.
But now you gotta give me what I'm entitled to that.
No, I'm gonna get it. I'm entitled. I'm gonna get it. It always does.
Yes,
it always does.
It does, but then again,
it always does.
I guess.
Where else can it start?
It does start from home, but then again, it could not. It couldn't start. Sometimes it can, yes.
How not?
It could.
I'm confused.
But then again, as you grow up as an adult and you live a certain lifestyle yourself, you feel entitled. You can start feeling entitled yourself as an adult.
If I'm buying my own things, that's not entitlement.
No.
So as an adult, how? It has to start at home, because if I've been giving you everything, right? Suppose you like my little sister. I'm giving you everything. You never had to work for anything. I'm giving you everything you need. You're going to grow up and feel like, I don't need to work to get what I want.
Veterans should be entitled to complete benefits and aftercare after serving this country. I
agree.
So who should be entitled? That's a good one. Who should be entitled? Who should feel entitled?
But that, I feel like when you speak about who should, that goes back to respect. To me.
Who should feel entitled?
Those that put in the work.
Veterans, I would say veterans should feel entitled to benefits, proper health care, the top-notch doctors. But then again, what about the people that work as well? You know what I'm saying? We should be able to get the same. Yeah, they fighting for our country. But we fight
That's
to survive
the problem,
too. You get what I'm
man.
saying? Like
That's
we fighting to survive too. So
But
I
that's
have
the
nothing against
problem,
veterans
though.
if there's vets watching. There's
We're not entitled to shit
You know what
like
I'm saying? I'm not saying that you're not entitled to it, but I feel like yes, you put yourself on the line.
That's the problem.
Your lives on the line as well.
Fans is the problem.
How, Sway?
Because you feel like you should be equal with
I'm
everybody.
not, but no, I'm not. But if
you wasn't ducking and dodging bullets, you wasn't
worked in the healthcare system her entire life, right?
You should be entitled to the same as a vet.
And
come on,
her husband was a vet. Prime example. My grandmother she worked in the healthcare system her whole life. Her husband was a vet. She can get too. Listen. They both, say if they wasn't married, I'm just saying. Okay, they both get cancer. He could get better treatment than her. He should be able to get better treatment than her. No. That's what I'm saying. When it comes to that entitlement, no. Everybody should get the same.
But he wouldn't feel, he wouldn't,
veterans should get,
he wouldn't
they should
feel
be entitled. I agree.
Entitled to that. That's just how society, don't blame me, blame society.
I said that
he wouldn't feel entitled. That would just be how it would be presented. You're entitled to better because you serve. And she isn't. I think other people make you feel entitled because if I am light-skinned, big butt, long hair with a pretty face, my friends think that I can get the dudes in the club to buy us drinks and whatnot. So when I go out, I now have that mentality because it gets drinks every time. Is that entitlement?
Yes, and on a different level, it is entitlement.
Your friends made you feel that way, yeah.
Like you've been...
I get what you're saying. So it didn't start at the home. Your friends made you feel that you're entitled to that. I get that.
But it can start at home too. Like, say if you're the only light-skinned member of your family.
No, it can start at home, but she's giving an example of how it did not. I agree with that.
That is entitlement as well.
That is entitlement. You feel like, okay, anytime. But then, yeah, you know how you know that's entitlement? Because when you go to the club and they shut you down, like, get out of here. Nobody care about none of that. It's like 20 girls in here with big butts, light skin, and long hair. Who cares?
Then that's when you're having a humbling experience.
Yeah, that's when they check you.
You're like, what? That was not just the plan.
Right.
What the heck is that?
I don't know. It's just... It's not a want. It's not a need. So I agree. Entitled is for sporty brand. It is because it's a want. It's not a need. Need is when you're...
Hey there, Coco.
When your pops, vets have one of the worst medical coverage.
They do. And they put their lives on the line.
Coco, what up?
And they're like, you know what I'm saying? They're
but
really
should they be, but they should be, so they should be entitled.
So we said, who should be entitled? Who should be entitled?
The only person you can think of is vets.
Vets? Only vets?
Are you going to say doctors because they save lives? Is that what you about to say?
I mean, doctors swim in the same circle as each other, so they can help each other.
So doctors should be entitled?
I feel like vets definitely should be entitled because they deal with so much.
We're living in that. Okay, so look, we're living in that time right now, the pandemic. All essential workers they live under that entitlement. You don't feel that? They get to bump up to the front of the line. They get to do this. They get to do that. That's entitlement because of the job they do. But
that's because the government.
So as an educator, should you be
set that boundary for them?
Should you feel entitled to things?
But that's what the
rich people should be entitled. That's that. What the? The light skin thing is a result of our society. Yes, don't blame me, blame society. I said that.
You gotta get that shirt.
I'm getting
Kira, we gotta get that shirt.
I'm getting that made. I'm telling you now. I got you, Coco.
The light skin thing definitely is.
It is. That's society.
Because the lighter, the better. That's what they instilled
embedded
in the heads of from generations to generations.
Yeah, not in my house, but yeah, in a lot of houses.
So
clearly not in my house, right? See this 10 I got.
Oh, okay.
Melanin.
So
I mean, I feel educators should be entitled then. Because look,
to what?
You're saying doctors should be entitled. Why? Because they save lives?
I didn't say that.
I'm just saying that's what society would say, right? Right? Is that the reason why? Or no? Society programs us from early on that light skin is the right skin, right? And that's definitely not right. And white is right and things like that. So light skin is right skin. Yeah. Agreed.
But is that entitlement? Because
light skinned people feel entitled. That's what she's saying.
Yes. They do. to piggyback off, I think that was Marquita that said that.
She said that too.
Yeah.
Yes.
From the club, yeah.
Right, and it's not even about all the time. It's about she's light skin, big butt, long hair is just more. That's like a bonus, I guess. But you're already light skinned. So, but you come in my club, light skin, big butt, long hair, can't trust a big butt and a smile. That
Caucasian community,
poison.
Blonde hair, blue eyes equals beauty.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
And they feel very much entitled.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So they feel very much entitled.
Yes.
But then they started to get a stigma about them. Like blonde hair, blue eyes is like ditzy. So it kind of was like
blue eyes, just blonde hair.
Blonde hair. You know what I'm saying? So they kind of got a stigma with them. So in the beginning they did.
It came, but really,
the Black and the Berry.
You already know. So I'm talking about, Coco. Shout out to my queens with the melanin and my brothers with melanin. Whether you like, it don't matter. But I mean, it's crazy. So we got one thing when it comes to entitlement. Entitlement is equivalent to being a spoiled brat.
Yes.
Correct? Now, you say it can start at the home, but it can be other places as well.
Because if you get into a relationship, say we're in a relationship forever, and I'm entitled. I'm just the case. I'm used to a certain lifestyle, so we're not together anymore. So I get with this other dude, and it's like I'm entitled to this. White privilege is entitlement. Let's go there tonight. That's where you want to go tonight, Coco?
Yeah, Coco, you on that?
Okay. White privilege is definitely entitlement, but they don't feel like that.
You see the beret? My sister right here on some Black Panther stuff.
They don't feel that way. I wish we had some, people that would, Caucasian people that would let us know about their entitlement that they, that they feel.
Or if they feel
get.
entitled.
If they feel entitled.
But what were you saying? We get in a relationship for a long time, you get with someone else.
Oh, I was saying, if you get in a relationship with somebody else, and I'm accustomed to a certain kind of lifestyle, and is that entitled? Like,
yeah, you feel entitled because
right.
You were spoiled like a brat in that other relationship.
That's what I was saying. It doesn't have to start from the home. That's what I meant.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. But that's still home, just not from young. Still in the home. You saying if you live with the person or no, just in a relationship? Yeah, that's still home. In a sense, but I get what you're saying. But is it so? You said who should feel entitled? Should husbands and wives feel entitled? Is that okay?
Yes, because that's mine. Like once we are together, it's no longer yours. It's mine now. So to feel entitled to sex, that doesn't make sense. You shouldn't feel entitled to sex when you're in a relationship.
You shouldn't?
No.
You just said that you should if you're in a relationship. I'm confused.
You shouldn't feel like...
You shouldn't feel like you have to be entitled?
Yes, that's what I mean.
It should be automatic.
Yes, like it's mine. It's not like I'm entitled. Like, yeah. Like, you shouldn't even have... It's not the same category.
In a relationship, it is, though.
House toy.
Look, suppose you come in from work, right? And your husband is... Kids gone. Nobody's in the crib. Your husband's on the counter, butt naked, right? Doing the Ball Johnson dance, saying, let's go. I'm ready to get it in. Right now. You, on the other hand, feel like, oh yeah, I just had a long day. It was a very long day. He like, what? Like, he feels entitled. No, I want it now. Let's go. That's entitlement. I feel like, you just said we're in a relationship.
He's saying I want it now. He's not.
No.
Entitlement, I feel like it's give me.
Man, he's butt naked. He's saying, what do you think he's saying?
He's saying, what's
maybe
on?
He's saying
it's here. He's not saying give me.
He's saying it's give.
No, because give me is gimme. That's an entitled person's word.
He doesn't have to say it. He's
Can I have some water?
He's in his birthday suit already. I'm confused. What you don't understand about that?
Wait, Coco, you believe so what? What do you feel? What do you agree with?
That's entitlement, or that
when you say give me, that's when you that's a person. I believe so.
Give me though. What don't you understand about that?
No, give me is When
because you both came to the agreement that you guys are one.
Exactly.
So it is entitlement or it isn't?
Give me is demanding, and that's entitlement. Because when somebody feels entitled, they feel like, give me that because I'm entitled to that. I should have that. I better have that. I gotta have that. That's an entitled person when you say, give me. Now, if he's laying in, he's like, yeah, let's get it on. That's not feeling entitled. That's saying, let's get it on. Now, if you come home and he's like, give it to me now because you're my wife and you're supposed to do this, that's when he feels entitled. Like, I feel entitled to that. Give it to me because it's mine. That's what entitlement. To me, when it comes to sex, that's entitled. When they're saying, give me. Give me is right, Hector. That's what I feel. Give me is demanding. Hector said, give me is demanding. And I elaborated on, I think it is entitlement sex because what?
Well, see, yeah, here we go. Coco, I don't know where you came from tonight, but I like it. Let's go there. Let's go there.
It is part of satisfying your partner. Entitlement comes with expectations, like you are expecting the same shit all the time without asking. That's it right there.
Yeah, he's butt naked. He's expecting for you to get busy. He's butt naked.
No, he's saying if he's saying let's get it on, it's different from saying give it to me now. Like, wake up, give it to me.
Let me tell you something.
And
you
she's like,
come through the door from a rough day and he's butt naked. That's not a give me. I don't know.
No, that's like
in your
I'm
mind.
Ready. It's
No,
time.
that's give me. Let's go.
You took
right
the
now.
oath to satisfy and make the other happy until death do you part.
Yeah, but
yeah, I feel like that's not entitled. That's just an agreement. Like that's it. No, you don't have to say those words.
Exactly. You don't have to say anything. The proof's in the pudding.
That's not entitled then.
Okay. He does it every day.
That means y'all got the same chemistry.
Man, see, you're not listening to the scenario. You're trying to throw your own bits and pieces in there. You do this often. I said you had... So put this in your mind. Can you do that right now? Like, visually see this? You had a long day.
Okay.
You worked all day. Right? You listening? Mm-hmm. All day. Mm-hmm. You came home late. He's butt naked. Like this. Waiting for you to come through the door. Right? As soon as you come through the door, what do you think he's saying? Let's go or no? I want this. He's saying let's go right now, damn it.
But that's what Coco said. It's implied.
When they just lay there butt naked with the pee.
Pee yeah. This topic is a hard one. It is, Hector.
Don't ever say pee no more, Coco.
No, boo. That's a gimme. Let's go.
Thank you.
No, it's not.
Thank you. What is she talking about? I want it.
That's not saying give me. He like, no, yeah, he like, I'm ready.
No, he like, damn it, strip right now. I'm about to bust your ass. Right now when you come through the door.
No.
I don't care about none of that other stuff. And as soon as you say, I'm a little tired, look, this is how you know it's entitlement. When you say, I'm tired, I don't want to right now, what you think he's going to be like, all right, cool. You know, I'm just going to get dressed. He's going to be like, what? The hell?
Then that's when the entitlement comes in.
Lotion in one hand, locking the bathroom door. Don't come in the bathroom.
If your kids are misbehaving and you give them that look, what that mean?
No, she's saying that's equivalent
and they
to
start
him
behaving.
Is that you asking when you give them that look?
No,
or is that you demanding, saying get it together?
That's saying you know that look.
It's the same thing she's trying to say.
Yeah, but that's not entitlement.
That's it.
That's not entitlement if you give your kids that look like. Because that means you spanked them before and they know the deal.
That means spank them. Does not mean spank them. That means they don't take you for a joke. That's what that means. Not always spanking.
So, no. I'm telling you, that's not it.
Just saying.
Not entitled to give him up.
Saying. If you say no, I guarantee you he feels like...
If you say no and then his rebuttal is like, what you mean no? Like what?
Fans.
Then that means that's entitled. Like he can't understand when he feels entitled that he can't understand that you had a long day. even though you're sad that this had happened
listen.
to him, that you had to deny him this.
Whoa.
But
listen, baby girl, let me tell you something.
Did you say anything to them? Did you say I'm going to beat your butt?
I
No,
just said
you didn't.
Coco,
but you implied that, and that was understood and obeyed.
I just said that. Is that what I'm saying, Coco?
That doesn't mean
now
you're entitled to.
Look. You just said if he gets mad after, right?
That means he feels entitled to.
He's butt naked. He feels entitled to that thing as soon as you come through the door.
Nah, he's
not in a bathrobe. He's not in his drawers. He's butt ball naked. He's thinking. Listen, I'm just telling you what he's thinking. He's thinking when she come through that door, she ain't gonna resist this, boy.
And then when she
see this thing, she gonna be like, oh, okay, I know what he want. I'm giving it to him right now. You're saying no. If you say no, he's just gonna be like,
I don't know. But if he does say, if he goes,
he's already demanding it.
No.
Because he's already demanding it.
Then that means you feel entitled to this. You're not understanding that I had a long day.
He feels entitled then. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Is that wrong?
As a parent, aren't you
entitled to your kids to listen to you?
No.
Hell no.
No. So this is why I'm saying that.
Coco, now you lost me. We was rolling. Baby. Now I don't know what happened.
That's what I'm saying.
But no, you're as a parent, you're not entitled for your kids to listen to you. Absolutely not.
Could that be perceived as another term?
Another form of entitlement? No. Not at all. First of all, if your kids listen to, if they're just robots, how are they gonna learn? They have to make mistakes for you to teach them and have teachable moments, and then they learn and then they grow. If you just have kids, every time you say, go stand on the table, they'll just.
It does have a mammal delay. It always does.
Yeah, it does. But
the comment part, yeah.
Nothing we can do about that. Don't blame us. Blame Facebook. We're gonna get that shirt too.
I typed that sentence like 2 minutes ago. So yes.
No, that's not entitlement, Coco. I don't know what that is. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's not entitlement.
Yeah,
but entitled to the sex? No.
That's entitlement.
No, it's not. It's an agreement.
If you say no,
and then your rebuttal is like, what you mean no? Come on here, bust it wide open. That means you feel entitled to this box.
How it go? Was understood doesn't mean spoken. I don't have to say anything. I'm butt naked.
Then that's not entitlement.
That is entitlement. You come through the door.
Us in a marriage.
Once you say no,
you can't put a marriage in the same.
I'm pissed. I'm telling you, any man in their right mind, fellas, help me out, will be pissed. And their mind is gonna be like, well, who the was you around? What was you doing that you turning this down right now?
If you just gave the example, you come home late.
Don't matter. I'm still butt naked. That's what matters. That's what matters. He's butt naked right there waiting for you when you come through the door. He's not asking you to get undressed. He's literally telling you, let's go. I can drop it off in your drawers.
No.
He's literally saying that. Okay.
That's not entitled.
All right.
That's not entitled. But we gave a few examples, or the audience gave us a few examples.
That's entitlement too,
That's not.
That's entitlement without saying it's entitlement.
So like Bob said, people that feel entitled, if I pay all the bills, you gotta give up the sex. That's entitlement right there. That you feel entitled to that.
If Bob's staying there when you come through the door and he pay all the bills, butt naked, then he the same thing as the next dude that's butt naked when you come through the door.
But it's not. Okay. He put that I pay all the bills, so that means because you pay all the bills, I gotta give you this box. No, that he feels entitled because he does that. No.
And the man that's butt naked feels entitled because he's butt naked. Yeah, that's terrible, Gogo. That's horrible.
I don't agree with that.
Entitled for your kids to respect you. No. I don't feel entitled for my kids to respect me. I demand respect because I give respect, and they're my children. I'm teaching them respect. I don't feel entitled to it. No, I'm teaching them that. Yeah, your kids are robots.
We spoke about respect and entitlement. It's two different.
Yeah,
two different topics, because respect is respect, and entitlement is for spoiled people that just feel entitled to everything.
Spoiled brats, not just spoiled. You can be spoiled. No, it's not.
Spoiled brats.
Yes. Do you know the difference?
Yes.
Okay. Because you can be spoiled, but not be a spoiled brat. You understand that? Jordan dropped on Saturday. You didn't get them that Saturday. You got them that Friday. The next Friday.
Yeah.
You're spoiled because you're still getting everything. You want it, but you didn't get it when you want it. You're not back. There's a difference. You busy?
No.
Look like it.
Hmm?
Look like it.
Shut up before I slap you in here. Yeah. Entitlement today, guys. This one was a hard one.
It wasn't hard.
It was because people's definition of entitlement is different. Because you feel like the man laying there, boom, butt naked, and you tell him no. I mean, and he feels entitled to the box. But I feel like
he feels entitled. Thank you, Coco. That's exactly what I'm saying, Coco. He feels entitled because he's married.
But if we're married,
in a relationship,
then you shouldn't feel entitled because it's yours. You can get it whenever you want.
Look, if we, like you said, Bob said, we live together, we're in a relationship. You come through the door, he's butt naked.
Bob didn't say that. Bob said, if I pay all the bills,
it's
I'm
the
entitled to that.
same thing. He's
no.
butt naked. So what do you think butt naked is? Okay, so let me.
You
come in the door. Naked. You come through the door. You see him butt naked. Y'all not married. Y'all in a relationship. You just say, and you go upstairs. Oh my gosh.
Then that person's up.
He felt entitled to that when you came through the door.
He did not. He thought he was just gonna get something, turn you on.
No, he did not. He felt when he came through the door, he was gonna hit that thing in a what do you call that? What's that? A foyer?
A foyer.
Whatever. Foyer. So he's gonna hit it right then and there. Boom, bam. As soon as you came through the door, you shut him down. Come on, man.
No.
So entitlement is the equivalent to being a spoiled brat. We said that, right?
Yeah.
What else? Who should be entitled? That's the only thing we can think of.
That's the only person that we felt like should be entitled. Who?
Because they served for the country right. And stuff like that.
Yes. Who else should feel entitled? Only vets?
I don't know. That's hard. That's a hard one.
Yeah.
That part is difficult. Pause. It's difficult to. Because
kids shouldn't feel entitled. Okay. I see where y'all differentiating the entitled and respect. I get it.
Yeah, it's different. Now you back, Coco. Welcome back. Glad to have you back. I don't know. It was good though. This was a good one. We got the definition and the difference between entitlement and respect. What is entitlement? Or what it feels to be entitled. But what was your original question?
Well, respect we can elaborate more on next week. That could be next week's topic.
What was your original?
Is it earned or given? That'll be next week's topic.
Okay.
Next Wednesday.
I'm saying, what was your original question with entitled?
Why do people feel entitled? Is it a generational thing?
That's a hard question. Why do people feel entitled? That's a little difficult for me.
Why?
But one reason why is because people are married. They feel like they're entitled to sex. Correct?
And Tay said, yes, I did. Let me shout out to Lovey again. Snatchies on a hat. Thank you. LaVasia. You could have said it.
Tay said.
Oh, Tay said. Remember my train of thought. What did Tay say? He said, kids feel entitled because of how they grow up.
The lifestyle.
Right.
No, that's not, no. Because if you're raising your kids to be spoiled brats, then they're going to have a tough life because it's going to be a lot of people that say no.
Right.
And they're used to hearing yes. But people are going to say no. It's going to be tough. So that what were we saying that for? To say who's entitled?
To recap.
Who should be entitled? Right?
For recapping.
All right. To your question. Why do people feel entitled? Well, one was marriage.
One was because they were born into it.
Born into being a spoiled brat.
Born into that silver spear. That's why they are. Why people feel entitled, because that's how they were raised. Right? Because we always say it's how you're raised. Now with the COVID going on, I feel like healthcare workers should kind of be like vets. They're risking their lives with the COVID.
Yeah, but Coco, so are you if you're a teacher.
If you're working with your kids.
And you in the building, right?
We're first line, right?
But should we feel entitled to? putting your life on
parents
the line
might
every day.
defer. Parents might feel different because there are a lot of parents that feel like teachers are just working from home. You know what I'm saying? Like
Not all.
Some
of them
parents,
in the front line.
some parents feel that way too.
I'm just saying, some of them on the front line. They're in the building with different children, and seeing those different children every day. Maybe not a whole entire school filled with children, but still. So should they feel entitled to?
So healthcare workers, yes, they should.
Educators too.
Because on an everyday basis, they're risking their lives.
Educators,
you know what I'm saying?
Too. Educators too, man.
I'm talking about on an everyday without COVID. On an everyday, healthcare workers are risking their lives.
Yeah, but she just said
because somebody could just cough on them and they could get TB. You know what I'm saying?
COVID, but that can happen with educators too. The kid could just run up behind you and do something too. Cough, give you TB. It's the same.
Yeah,
now I'm not saying that they're equivalent. Saying doctors save lives. I'm not gonna say more because educators save lives,
but not in the same aspect.
It's different. But I'm just saying. So they should feel entitled to maybe.
They should feel entitled as well.
Yes.
Pass me the brownie brittle, please. That's not yours. That's mine. Shout out to the brownie brittle. But yeah, healthcare workers, they should feel entitled. Even though if you're working in a building, yes, Coco says.
Thank you.
They should.
So,
that's why the mayor said what he said. The stores open earlier for them and seniors. So what about the seniors? Should they feel entitled to be able to
hell yeah.
go in front of the line?
You 90 years old, I tip my hat to you. You lived a lot. You lived a life. You've seen a lot. You've been through a lot. I respect it. Especially if you got that melanin.
You got that way?
That melanin in your skin.
Oh.
You've been through a lot. You've seen a lot of different things. Even if you didn't, you still been through some things.
Oh, she means with COVID. Okay. Yeah,
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
They should feel entitled. Then healthcare workers should feel entitled.
Educators.
Vets should feel entitled.
Educators. I don't know why you want to say that.
Educators should feel entitled.
You in the building. So construction workers, they out there during COVID.
What about mental health counselors, social workers, things like that?
Entitled to stay home, send your grandkids out.
They should feel entitled as well because during this pandemic right now, social workers, healthcare workers, because there are thousands of homeless kids right now. Social workers, they need to talk to somebody. They should feel.
But they need to talk to someone. That's not saying that they are, so why should they feel
entitled to?
Yeah, I'm confused on that.
I said they should feel entitled to be in the front of the line.
Social workers?
Mm-hmm. Some, the good ones.
Yeah,
Let's say the good ones.
A lot of them are doing remote. Yeah,
I mean,
a lot of social workers.
People might still need that one-on-one interaction.
But you're not putting your life on the line. Coco thing revolves around COVID. You're not catching COVID through the computer screen.
Oh, man. There's not all social workers are working remote.
No, I'm not saying that. But those that aren't probably are more educators in the
education hard for the
system.
Educators.
They're in the education system.
I agree.
And those are the ones going door to door.
And I'm not saying that educators shouldn't be on the front line.
I'm saying social workers that are educators. They're part of the education system. They're going door to door if they're in the building. That's what I'm saying. You're just saying social workers in general. No, those with their own private practice are saying, there's a Zoom link, let's meet, and blah, blah, blah.
Hell no, they live their life.
Oh, that's messed
They're
up.
about to check out. I'm not.
You're not joking, but it's okay. We know you laughing, but that don't mean you're joking. No way, son. They're about to check out your fat. On that note,
we had a great session tonight.
Coco, you killed it.
Entitlement
You came in and shut it down. I appreciate
was
you.
awesome.
Stop
Great
by
discussion.
more. Stop by
Thanks
more.
for your feedback. Next week, topic will be respect. Is it earned or is it given?
Should it be earned?
Should it be earned?
Or should it be given?
Or should it be given? I mean, it should be given across the board.
No. You can't get into it. That's the topic.
Right?
Yes.
All right. Next week's topic.
All right. Peace.
We love you guys.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Thanks for tuning in.
Positivity.
Shout out again to Lovey. Snatchies on the hat. Thank you. Go ham or go home. And we out.